Hey guys, today I'm live at the Mark here. They allowed me to shoot my podcast here. If you want to live at the Mark, go to www.themarkathens.com. They have great amenities, great living environments, and in a prime location in Athens. Visit the Mark if you want to stay here. Shout out to the Mark. What's up, y'all? Warren Brinson back here, Beyond the Hedges. I'm here with
Kamari, K3 Lassiter.
Kamari Lassiter. Before we started this podcast, we were just talking about our Little League days in Savannah. If y'all didn't know, Kamari is from Savannah, Georgia.
9-1-2.
But we played on like I'll say rival Little League teams.
It's not a rivalry. His team was poo.
I'll say we played on rivalry Little League teams. He played with I forgot the name.
Hold on. I got a question for y'all. Is it a rivalry if his team never won? They got to win to make it a rivalry.
We beat Georgia Tech every year, and they call it a rivalry.
No, it's not the same. Because they beat us before, like back in the.
But what we were saying was the best Little League players in Savannah. I wasn't one of the best.
No. That wasn't the question. He said he was the best.
I was the best player in Savannah and Little League.
How are you the best whenever I was still living?
Every team wanted me. You don't know how much they were trying to get me. They was recruiting like NIL.
Nah. The only way they was recruiting was with the you remember how they used to offer to buy you your school uniform? They used to be like, we'll buy your school uniform.
You gotta play for no helmet, you gotta play for no shoulder pads.
But no, you weren't the best player.
Look, Savannah, we both grew up in Savannah, K3. Just tell them let's start before you left Savannah, like where it started at. You started in Little League with the Stars, and you grew. Let's just tell the people like your whole process of just becoming Kamari. Before you left the city.
Didn't you leave the city as well? Okay. But anyway, so I started out with the Savannah Stars. I started playing football when I was about 3, but I wasn't really supposed to be playing. And
3?
I was playing when I was 3. I was bad.
He's a toddler, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was with the little flag football team they used to have? Yeah, I was playing that. Yeah, you probably didn't know about that.
Nah, I was out there too. I used to just watch though. I wasn't out there playing. I remember them days now.
You went in the field for real, and he wanted to be the best player in the city. But anyway, and then I played with Stars for about 5 years, and then I moved to a school called St. James, left the Stars.
You did go to St. James. We was cracking y'all in middle school. Savannah Christian was giving it to y'all. Can you not count? Was Savannah Christian giving it to y'all every year? Especially when I was there. I remember the first time we played y'all, the first 4 plays, I had 4 tackles. No comment? All right.
We won 1 year, so, we won my 6th grade year, and then 7th grade, 8th grade.
It was down bad for y'all?
Yeah, we did.
In high school. Did you go to high school in Savannah at all?
I moved in 9th grade, so then I moved to Alabama in 9th grade.
What made you move?
My mom got a promotion, so we had to get up out of there.
You out the city. What was that like going to Alabama? You played for the team that was like the Patriots?
Yeah, I played for a school. It was the ACA Patriots. It was nice, but we never won state, so we wasn't nice enough. But we would definitely be your high school.
Who?
Before IMG.
Savannah Christian?
What?
Me, Jordan Grant, Marquell, Nate. What was y'all in Alabama like? We was single A private. What was y'all?
We was 4A, 5A.
Oh yeah, that y'all gonna be the y'all got more people to recruit for.
Whatever.
But Baker Woodward there when we ran the wing T, I was not gonna stop the wing T. That's not gonna count. The triple option was doing it, but the wing T just brought a whole new aspect.
That's y'all problem. Y'all still run the wing T.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody gonna go to college for it, but it's gonna win games.
It's the wing T, bro.
It doesn't matter. We both have that in common. We left Savannah. One thing that happened to me when I left Savannah, I missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I did miss a lot.
What'd you miss the most from Savannah when you left?
Just really playing with the guys that I played like in Little League with, just seeing everybody grow and just everybody grew apart. Some guys made it big, some guys didn't, but we didn't get to play anymore after that. It was just kind of like a hard stop.
What do you feel had more of an impact on your playing career? Like what do you feel made you a better player? Was it Savannah or Alabama? Like, did you feel like you played with like a little feistiness, a little tenacity?
Yeah,
Where'd you get that from?
That came from the Stars. I ain't gonna lie. I'm Savannah made, but I was Savannah raised, but I was made in Tuscaloosa. That's when I started playing, high school ball. I don't think you should say that. The city gonna decide. I'm Savannah raised, bro. Like 9-1-2.
Say Savannah made.
Savannah raised. Savannah raised me. The Stars made me.
I'm trying to think of some way to raise.
But I came up in Alabama. I can't lie. I came up in Alabama.
Bruh. So recruitment process. How'd your recruitment process pop off?
I was COVID, so like I didn't do a single OV. I think I had like 2 visits total, like my whole recruitment process. I came to Georgia one time, my 10th grade year.
When you got your first offer?
I got my first offer at 10th grade. It was at Georgia Tech.
They ain't offering me.
They It didn't?
Nah. I don't know why, though. I mean, he could have, y'all, just Georgia Tech.
I mean, but, I didn't really want to go there, but
10th grade year, were you happy? Like, I remember I got my first offer. My first offer was UGA. I called my mom and put on, I popped off. But I called my mom and put on the phone call with her. She's like, is this a prank? She asked Coach Scott, was this a prank?
no, whenever I first got my offer, my mom was like,
What's the offer?
Yeah, she was like, what does that mean? I was like, really? I don't really know. But we went out to eat. Everybody was excited, and then it was kind of slow after that a little bit. And then what really happened, so my recruitment popped off. I went to Alabama camp, and I went fed, boom,
Scrap.
going crazy.
We can't say that word that you call yourself, but you were scrapped up.
Yeah. We'll leave that for off the camera. But I was going crazy. Then I got the offer from Alabama, and then
You had an Alabama offer. That was your second O?
that was my third one.
Oh, you popped off.
So then the next day I got like 13 offers, and then after that,
After Alabama, you popped 13 offers.
yeah, then like after that, the rest was history. But Georgia was the second to last school to offer me, and I still came here.
What made you choose UGA?
Cause I felt like I was trying.
They came last. You want to be a hometown hero, Georgia boy?
I actually did want to come back to Georgia. I was like, I ain't been in a long time, and all my family here, so I was like, bring my family back, put on for the city, put on for my family.
I'm not lying. When you committed, I didn't know who he was.
Why are you capping?
I swear I did.
He's lying. He's
swear
capping.
I didn't know who Kamari was.
He's capping.
I've heard like the rumors, the lore, the myths about him.
He remembers me from he remembers me from Little League and middle school. Look, his middle school team might have beat us, but I was doing my thing.
Worst way.
I was doing my thing. It's on Huddle. It's on Huddle. Y'all want to look it up? 2015, 2016. I remember.
How many Huddle views you had? That was the clout.
I think I had
that was a clout thing.
I had like 40,000. I ain't had too many.
Yeah, my junior year probably had like 40,000 views.
Yeah, it wasn't that many.
So, come to UGA from Alabama, sweet home Alabama. You should.
Whoa. What? I'm not from Alabama.
Yes, you is. You claim it a lot, fam.
I'm from 912. So how can I be from Alabama if I spent the majority of my life in Savannah?
Bro, you left the city, bro.
Did he not leave the city?
I left for 2 years. I made sure I came back every 3 months.
I left for 4 years, but whenever I first left,
once a year, once
it's
every
6
other year.
hours away.
Come on, I live 8 hours away.
No, you don't.
IMG was 8 hours from Savannah.
Yeah, but your mom lived in Savannah. My mom lived in Alabama.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
Kamari. They missed you. The city needed you, and you didn't want to be there for us.
Don't turn the city
Come
away
on,
from me.
man.
Don't turn the city away from me. Don't do
People were sad.
No, they weren't. You acting like I'm some icon.
You was a Savannah legend.
Next question.
Next question. How you gonna take over? Next question. Who's supposed to flow with it? What's your major, Kamari?
Sports management.
Sports management. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do with that? You wanna go ahead? What you gonna take? Go pop off.
I want to do something big. Like I want to just.
You wanna start an agency at one point?
At some point, like down the line, I want to
the
be
league.
You
want to manage people, take control of their
I want
careers.
to tell everybody like what I learned and from my process, and I want to be able to help people multiply their value.
I like that. Hey, we started off the first half of Kamari's life. I want to take a little break, let some fans come in and ask questions. And in the second half, we're going to have a fun time where we ask him a little UGA questions, get his mind flowing. So we'll be right back.
All right, Kamari, so you've been here a couple of years. What has changed the most about Georgia football since the day you showed up until today?
Ooh. What has changed the most? I would say probably the culture. So when I first got here, we were in the process of building, a connected team and a connected culture. We had guys like N'Kobe, Trayvon, Quay, all those guys, Channing. And we were in the process of trying to really figure out how to become a connected team and how to play for each other. And we went from my freshman year to my sophomore year, and we really dove into it more my sophomore year and on how to become, more connected and playing for each other and how it could make us better. And then now this year, now that we have the recipe, all we have to do is do it now. So I'd say the culture is probably the thing that just changed the most since I've been here. It's just grown, and we've all become closer together on and off the field.
Cool.
Yes,
All right. All right, one more question for you.
Hit me.
All right, the leadership council that the team runs. All right, yeah, you had a funny smile there. So what's the difference in what the Leadership Council does, the Players Leadership Council, and how do the coaches get involved with that when there are issues with teammates or other things that need to happen in the team? Where does the Leadership Council stop and the coaches start?
So on that question, I would probably say most of the time, like, if there's anything wrong, like, if there's any, like, kind of, trying to find the word, issues on the team, most of the time we handle it, like, within each other. Like, we'll talk, we'll get the coaches out of it because, a player-led team is way better than a coach-led team. A player-led team, that's how we won two national championships, being player-led. It's our team, really. The coaches are, they're just there to, guide us. So I say if things get too out of hand, the coaches will step in. But most of the time, all issues are handled between players, and that's just how it should be.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Very cool.
Who's the best receiver you had to cover at Georgia?
Ooh. Okay. So can I give you two?
Yeah.
Obviously, one of them was George Pickens. I came in my freshman year. He was coming off his ACL, and he was doing stuff I've never seen before. I never knew people could, like, move like that. And then AD Mitchell. AD was nice. And then, you see that guy back there, Marcus Rosemy? He right there, too. So them three right there, them the best three receivers. Anything else? That's it.
I'll ask a question. So Kiwi's gone next year. Who's one guy who you think is going to step up in the secondary and surprise a lot of people?
Really, I have a couple guys. So in the corner room or in just the whole DB room?
Secondary in general.
So this year, it's just like our secondary is just so deep. We got corners galore with Nyland, Dalen, Julio, AJ coming in. Then in the star room, we got Bull, Tyke, Jonell. Dan came back. He's looking real good. David Daniel, Malachi, of course. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So I don't really know who's going to, like, just come out and pop out just because there's, like, 10 guys that could just come out of anywhere and just blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for taking time for us today. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Big
sir.
fan. So, question I have for you, I always think about this, especially during the game, before the game. What's your one go-to song? Like I heard one time Mike Tyson's go-to song was In the Air Tonight, before you go out for a big fight.
Mm-hmm.
What's your song if you really got to get that extra hype?
So you talking about the song that get me in that mode?
Yeah.
So if y'all don't know by now, I'm a big NBA YoungBoy guy, right? Everybody on the team know that. It's this one song called Play With Us. It just put that fire up in me. I listen to it before every game. That's the last song I listen to before I go out. Yes, sir.
That's cool. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
And we're back, bro. That short intermission with the fans asking questions. I appreciate everyone that came on just to ask the question. But now, Kamari,
Yes.
we got some good fun time, man. I'm going to ask everybody these questions just to get a general gauge of the history of the Dogs. I asked Ledbetter this question. I asked, what I had last week, CJ Madden this question. Who are your top 5 Dogs of all time that you've seen? Anybody who are the top 5 players that you have seen play for Georgia?
Stetson. That I've seen?
Yep. With your own eyes. Kamari Lassiter's.
With my own too.
Kamari Lassiter's eyes.
Not anyone else's own too.
No, Kamari Lassiter's eyes.
Okay.
Eyes in your head. Above your nose. In front of your ears.
Did I already say Stetson?
Yeah.
How many people did I say?
Just one. I have a running counter right here.
Okay.
Counter's been running for a long time.
AD.
2.
DeAndre Baker.
3.
DK.
Darion. DK was 5. He was so technical. So I used to watch him at practice, bro.
Yeah,
DK technique was
that was my
crazy.
guy. So I had to put him in there. This is such a hard, okay, all right.
That you've seen with your own eyes, bro.
My own too.
You watched D-Bake
Yeah, I did actually watch his
on
game.
TV?
Yeah.
Never seen in person, though.
Never in person, no. Does it count? Actually, I did see him in person, Notre Dame game. And then
You have a pick that game? My bad, mess you up. Running counter.
I'm gonna go with George.
George, Pickens. You think George gonna ever win like an Offensive Player of the Year? I think he'll win one at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
you get a good quarterback, it's over with. You just throw the ball like.
it's just you just got to get it
Still
to
is
him.
his trip. All you gotta do is throw the ball up in the air.
Yeah,
And he gonna catch it every time.
yeah, I've seen that
Like
one too.
I watched George over the whole course of college. I can count on like one hand, two hands, how many passes I seen him drop. Like from every practice I've seen him in.
Yeah, that's
Like
pretty
he
true.
doesn't drop a ball. All right. Your favorite UGA fan moment.
Fan moment.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. After the games, after we beat Florida, both times whenever we go in there and jump in the crowd.
Oh,
like
I didn't
that.
do that. I forgot to do that. I only did
How
it
did
with,
you forget?
But I did it with Georgia Tech, and some dude said some crazy-ish to me. I snatched his little yellow wig off and ran away with it. I had to. I still have the yellow wig. It's
You
on him.
snatched his
I
wig?
took his wig off his head. He had like a little yellow Georgia Tech wig, and I grabbed it and ran off. I'm happy nobody got it on the video. No, Jermaine Burton. So I was really good. So, favorite SEC stadium to play in? Favorite stadium to play in, actually, that you've played in so far?
Sanford.
Sanford? Well, nah, bro, outside of the hedges.
We said SEC.
No, favorite stadium you played in
This guy.
outside the hedges?
Tennessee was lit. I'm
I
not
know
gonna lie.
Rocky Top. That's my
Tennessee
for
was
sure.
lit,
Rocky Top
yeah.
is definitely mine. Another one. What's the best speech that you heard from Coach Smart?
Florida. Sophomore year, my freshman year, halftime.
Ooh, Stokes. Everyone, I want to break these. Ooh, yeah, that one got me going for real.
Yeah, that one was off the chain.
Yeah. All right. How has playing at the University of Georgia impacted your personal and professional growth?
Playing at Georgia, man, it's a dream come true, really. I always wanted to play at the highest level, and just to be able to see myself just accomplish one of my dreams and then have some more of my dreams just right in my face it's made me a better person, a better man, and obviously a better player.
Okay. And the last question for you, why is sports important to you?
That's all I know. I mean, I've been playing sports my whole life, basically. So, I mean, without sports, I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously I'd be somewhere because I got a big brain, but, like, I don't know where else I would be without them. Like, I love sports.
Mari, appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Live from the Mark. Shout out to the Mark, Warren Prince and Kamari Lassiter, Beyond the Hedges. Another episode in the books. Thank you, everybody that's been supporting me and keep growing us. Thank y'all.